This is the city of Bulawayo, the second largest in Zimbabwe. The city was formed by the Ndebele King Lobengula between 1845 to 1894. Bulawayo is a city rich in cultural history and a must-visit for anyone coming to Zimbabwe. It is one of the oldest and historically most important of Zimbabwe's towns. Certainly one cannot say that they have experienced the full range of Zimbabwe's diversity if they have not been to this bustling city in the southern western part of the country of Zimbabwe. The fact surrounding how it got this name is tied to the bloodshed that happened when King, the first son of Mzilikazi, who became the king after the Ndebele people were separated from their first King Mzilikazi. This was taken as an act of treason, and those who had a hand in this act were killed. Lobengula became king after Mzilikazi died. Bulawayo was originally named Kingship, but it was later changed. Bulawayo was one of the cities that never had its name changed during the colonial era. Bulawayo was colonized on November 4, 1893. On that day, it ceased to be kingdom. It became part of the colonial Rhodesia. Bulawayo was part of the new era. The three seas were starting to take form. It was now colonized. Christianity was on the rise, even though it had faced challenges in its early days in the kingdom. Most importantly, it was about to turn into a hub of commerce. Bulawayo transformed over the ages from an Ndebele Harare. Bulawayo remained as a gem of production due to its location. Bulawayo is strategically located in the manner that its geographical location gives it an The railway and road network make Bulawayo what it is. Bulawayo's history is entangled with sports and enriched by culture. Bulawayo has in its history One of the Bulawayo monuments was and still is the home of the beloved Chilamoya that has inspired several songs such as Chilamona by the well-known talented musician from Bulawayo Lovemore Nojovana. Bulawayo is home to arts. Its historic has that in stone and concrete. The Amakosi Cultural Center is deeply embedded into the history of Bulawayo. After independence, the Amakosi was the place where arts flourished after the polarization of the Rhodesian culture. Notable talent has come out of the center. Stanley Square is one of the Bulawayo monuments has had an active role in the cultural history of Bulawayo. During the colonial times, Stanley Square was also the melting pot of politics. With the booming industries of Bulawayo, there was the need for a bus rank, and there is no well-known place in Matabeleland such as Irinkini. The nostalgia and memories that are attached to this bustling bus rank is visible on the literary history of Bulawayo. Nzigugo is one of the best writers in Zimbabwe, and Bulawayo was the city where most of his books were based. The history of Bulawayo is incomplete without mentioning Irinkini and the small cafes littered around 3rd Avenue. This was where the hard-working men boarded the buses back to their families that were based in the communal lands. The CAFS were the place visitors went to sit down and grab some refreshment. A soft drink, buns, pies and toffees were the most popular of these refreshments. The beer gardens were the social hive. The beer gardens were not just structures, but they contributed the social structure of Bulawayo. They did not only cater to men in their brotherhood, but they became the locations for burial society meetings. They are dotted all over the old townships. Makokoba has the ever so popular Madlenya, Marisha, Kibikisiku, Sidudla, and Mokwanatsi. Even though the Y are dying out, they will always be a part of the history of Bulawayo. The Bulawayo Registry Office, which is popularly known as Komsithili, is linked to the history of Bulawayo. Every form of identification was and still obtained here. Birth certificates, ID, marriage certificate, death certificates and travelling documents such as the passport are still obtained at the Bulawayo Registry Office. The history of Bulawayo can be found Komsithili. The history of Bulawayo will never be complete. It's written every day.
Counting the days until summer, feeling the warm rays upon my face. Leave all my worries in a gentle